All right, Mr. Bishop, we have two defendants with motions, and then we have one defendant set for trial. All right. So the first case set for motion is Jose Elizondo. Mr. Elizondo, if you can please unmute and share your video.
I'm here.
Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Elizondo, you had a pretrial hearing earlier this year in May, and then at that hearing, you had indicated that you had mailed in a motion for a bond, and that was the only motion that you had, and we did not have that here. After the court, and we set your case for a jury trial on August 28th. Then after the date of your pretrial.
Oh, yes, people. We've got three, count them, three SovCits. Two of them are Brecken's fault. One of them is Alyssa's fault. It's the triple threat of stupid that I thought I was going to have yesterday. But apparently it came together today in another form.
Trial hearing, we received a motion in the mail stating defendant's Rule 91 motion to dismiss for failure to state a claim upon which relief can be granted. Mr. Bishop, have you received a copy of that motion?
Your Honor, and made a response.
Thank you.
I believe he's filed two motions. I've got a motion to dismiss and then a motion, no consent given motion.
Yes, that's correct. All right. So, Mr. Elizondo,
A no consent given motion. Oh, this is good. I haven't seen it yet.
if you wish to summarize your argument, you may do so at this time.
Yeah, I just want to know, do y'all enforce the Texas Transportation Code?
No, sir, we're not answering questions. You need to summarize your motion at this time.
All right, well, I just want to add to my motion that according to the Texas Transportation Code, Title I, Section 502.003 clearly states it prohibits political subdivisions from requiring registration, and my violation was due to registration. So that's all I wanted to add, and I plead not guilty and for dismissal too.
Mr. Bishop, your response?
Yes, I addressed this in my response, Your Honor. The city of Dalworthington Gardens is the political subdivision of the state of Texas. And this registration requirement is not a violation of a city ordinance. There is no city ordinance that requires individuals to register their vehicles. That's state law. And so the defendant is incorrect in applying that statute because it's a state law violation, not a city ordinance violation.
The court has read the defendant's motion to dismiss, and I have read the state's response to that. And the court is denying the defendant's motion to dismiss. Don't see where you prepared an order for me to sign. Let me see.
I did not prepare one, Your Honor, but I will be glad to prepare one.
Okay, if you can prepare one, Mr. Bishop, I will get that signed. I'm writing a notation here. Motion denied. And then we have the second motion, defendant's no consent given. Mr. Elizondo, you may summarize your argument at this time.
Whatever I submitted is what I plead to continue with.
Mr. Bishop, would you summarize the state's response?
Yes, the state's response is in the state of Texas, driving is a privilege, not a right. And by exercising his privilege to drive on a Texas highway or street, he is subject to all rules of the road, statutes, and rules. And so he is not, the state does not need his consent for him to be subjected to jurisdiction when he has violated a state law. He's not being denied his rights. Driving is a privilege, and by driving, he subjects himself to the rules of the road and other state laws regarding driving.
All right, based upon the the court has reviewed the written motion and response, motion by the defense, response by the state, has considered the arguments made here in court, and the court is denying the defense statement of no consent given to jurisdiction. Mr. Elizondo, your case is set for jury trial on Thursday, August 28th at 8:30 in the morning. That is when you need to be here. You have cited in some of your motions civil rules of procedure. As I have warned you before, I'm warning you again, the Texas rules of criminal procedure apply in this case. This is a criminal charge, and you need to follow the Texas rules of criminal procedure. You will be expected to follow proper courtroom decorum, and as you are representing yourself, you will be held to the same standard as if you were an attorney. You will need to be here at 8:30 in the morning. You will receive information regarding the venirmen, the potential jurors, and voir dire will start at 9 a.m. You will be given 15 minutes to ask relevant questions of the venire panel. The state will be given 15 minutes to ask questions of the venire panel. Each side is given the opportunity to make up to 3 strikes, and then we will proceed to the jury trial that day. Have any witnesses that you wish to call and any evidence that you wish to present here and ready when you get here at 8:30 in the morning. Do you understand, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mr. Elizondo, is there anything else that you wish to put on the record at this time?
No.
Mr. Bishop, anything from the state?
Nothing further from the state, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Elizondo, you are released at this time. We'll see you here in person at 8:30 in the morning on August 28th.
Sounds good.
You are released at this time. And now we have Mr. Haynes. Mr. Bishop, we have the defendant Vincent Louis Haynes. He's facing 2 charges, expired registration and failure to maintain financial responsibility. And in July, he filed a notice
sure.
of abatement.
But Brecken indicated that these are back to back. That like these two dingbats actually showed up back to back on the call.
And a motion to dismiss. Mr. Haynes, can you please, there you are, Mr. Haynes, they're unmuted. All right. So, Mr. Haynes, do you wish to summarize your motions at this time?
Yes.
Go ahead, sir.
In my notice of abatement, I'm asking for the court to show that it can uphold the Constitution in reference to Article 6. I am basically stating that I am a natural person. You know, I'm in the court even currently right now with my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and the notice of abatement just goes to the heart of the matter as to the jurisdiction, both subject matter and personal jurisdiction, and to make sure that these proceedings are done to assure equity and fairness. I realize that this court may not provide a remedy for me, and so at that point, I'm asking for adjunctive relief if that would be appropriate.
Mr. Haynes, you're using terms that are civil terms. This is a criminal court. These are Class C criminal charges, which carry a fine as their punishment. This is not a court that gives a remedy to a defendant. You are charged with a citation. You are charged with a crime based on the actions of a police officer.
Who did I offend?
No, sir, hang on. I'm not done.
Okay.
So I want to make sure you understand you're using civil terms. The rules that apply in this court are the Texas rules of criminal procedure. And those are the rules that dictate how the hearings and trials will proceed. And it is the Texas laws which grant this court jurisdiction in these matters. I'll make sure you understand that. If you wish to continue to summarize anything, you may, but I want to make sure you understand you're using civil terms. This is a criminal court.
Okay, even in a criminal matter, ma'am, I still have a right to face my accuser. Again, that's what the abatement was about. And who
Sir,
accuses?
sir, hang on a second. You haven't gotten to that point yet because this is a first setting, and if you plead not guilty, there will be a trial. But as you've seen here tonight, many people plead no contest or are guilty. Therefore, there is an opportunity to hear and have all the accusations presented in court. You just have not gotten there yet.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Okay, well, Mr. Bishop, does the state have any response to the abatement motion?
Yes, and I'm just seeing this motion for the first time tonight, but it appears he says that the court lacks subject matter jurisdiction over this ticket, and therefore the action should be abated. And I'm summarizing that, and the state's response would be that this court.
Mr. Bishop is a fine attorney, but he's taking all this too seriously. No, he's really not. He's doing the right way, but it's hilarious watching him just try to sift through the stupid.
Court has jurisdiction to hear citations for traffic violations and Class C misdemeanors in the city of Dalworthington Gardens. And so it appears these tickets were all alleged to have occurred in Dalworthington Gardens, and therefore we respectfully request that the defendant's motion be denied.
Your motion for abatement or notice of abatement,
It's a notice.
your notice of abatement is filed, sir, but there's no action that this court is going to take at this time. And you have filed a motion to dismiss. Before we go into that, sir, there's a couple of things that I want to make sure to put on the record. You've been here in the Zoom courtroom tonight. At the start of court, I went over rights and options that defendants have. Did you hear those rights and options, sir?
I heard the rights and options that's pertaining to those particular defendants, yes.
Yeah, that was to every defendant set here tonight. Do you have any questions about those rights and options?
I mean, I don't understand them pertaining to me.
Well, they pertain to you because you have received a citation and you're charged with this offense. You may not agree with it and you may not like it, but they apply to you because you were in the city of Dalworthington Gardens and received these citations. So that's how they apply to you. Now, as I warned everyone at the start of court, you have the right to be represented by an attorney. And if you wish to have time to consult with an attorney, please let me know and I will give you a pass until next month's docket. Otherwise, if you do not have an attorney hired to represent you, you will be held to the same standard as if you were an attorney. So at this time, sir, do you wish to represent yourself or do you wish to have a continuance to consult with an attorney?
I'll represent myself.
Okay. All right. All right. And if you do not have any other questions about the rights or options that I went over at this time, we can proceed now to the motion to dismiss. If you wish to present that at this time, you may summarize your argument for the court at this time.
The motion to dismiss comes from the fact that I put a notice of abatement in, and I never got a response from my notice of abatement. Just basically asking the court, for its jurisdiction. You're explaining how your jurisdiction kicks in, but it's not relating to what I'm saying. I don't go by misnomers, and I seek, the honorable court to apply fairness, and equity. This court does not state whether or not this is a court of equity. You're telling me right now that this is a criminal court. You're saying that this is a criminal case, and you're not really presenting a crime that I see that would be tantamount to criminal proceedings. But again, everything is laid out in a motion to dismiss, and I feel that it is warranted because the court does lack subject matter and personal jurisdiction in this hearing.
Response from the state, Mr. Bishop?
Motion to dismiss should be overruled, Your Honor, or denied. State has jurisdiction here. This individual was using the roads or highways of the state of Texas. And by doing so, as is driving being a privilege, not a right, was bound by the laws of the state of Texas when driving. The allegation is he has violated those laws, and so this court would certainly have jurisdiction to hear those citations. I believe there are two of them. One is registration. The other one is failure to maintain financial responsibility.
Court has reviewed the written motion to dismiss, has heard the summary from the defendant, Mr. Haynes, response from
I object, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, sir, what did you say?
I said I object.
To what, sir?
Because there's no city, state, or government that should make a rule or law that abridges my right to the freedoms and the privileges of the continent or the land of the United States. I'm a natural born man.
Okay.
And
That
I have
objection, sir,
I
that
have a
objection,
constitutional right to be.
Sir, I've heard the objection. Your objection is overruled. All right. Your motion to dismiss is denied at this time. The allegation in the citation which you signed states that you committed 2 violations in a location that is within the territorial limits of the city of Dalworth Gardens.
You have the actual ticket?
Sir, you need to be quiet and listen. Within Tarrant County, within the state of Texas, that establishes subject matter jurisdiction for this court to hear this matter. The court has not made any ruling in regards to guilt or innocence at this time. However, that does give the court authority to hear this case. Therefore, your motion to dismiss is denied at this time. Now,
you have
sir,
the actual ticket, ma'am, that I mailed back in?
I don't know if you mailed it back in or not, but I have the copy that you received notice at the time and that you signed it. And that is all that is required.
I signed it under duress as well.
All right, sir, are you ready to proceed to trial tonight on your cases?
Proceed to trial tonight?
Yes, sir. This is the contest docket. You've indicated you wish to represent yourself, and you are facing the 2 charges of expired registration.
I need
and
to have
failure
a
to
trial by
maintain-
jury, ma'am. It's everything.
Okay, well, we're going to get to there. So to the charge of expired registration, how do you wish to plead, sir? Guilty, no contest, or not guilty?
I make no plea, ma'am. I'm not pleading. I do not accept your jurisdiction.
Well, that's the step to getting set for a jury trial, is if you're going to plead not guilty. Are you pleading not guilty and requesting a jury trial?
There's no plea that I'm making.
Therefore, the court will enter a plea of not guilty for you. And you've indicated you wish to have a jury trial. Is that correct, sir?
The jury trial, yes.
Okay, so entering a plea of not guilty, setting you for a jury trial. So we're going to set you for a pretrial docket. And that will be September 3rd at 7 p.m. You will get a written pretrial order. You need to read it over. It explains what you need to do and the timing. If you have any motions that you want the court to hear as far as discovery or anything of that matter, they needs to be filed at least 14 days before the pretrial hearing. If you have any evidence you wish to be able to present to the jury, you need to have that marked and filed with the court according to the pretrial order. Once we have the hearing on September 3rd, you will be scheduled for a jury trial, which we have during the day. So make sure that when you come on September 3rd, you're aware of your schedule and any conflicts that you might have for September and October.
Thank you.
You will get a written pretrial order and you'll get a reset notice. We'll see you back here on September 3rd at 7 p.m. You are released at this time unless you have any question regarding the scheduling, sir.
You say back here, this is going to be on a Zoom call again?
Yes, the pretrial will be on a Zoom call. Yes.
Okay, and I'll have instructions relating to all of this as well.
You'll get it all in writing. It'll be signed by me and you should receive it early next week, if not earlier.
All right.
Okay. Just watch your email, check your spam folder, because there will be some attachments, so they might go to spam or junk if you have that. All right.
If I have any questions, I'll make sure I call your clerk.
Call, or you can send them in writing, either way. All right.
All right.
Okay. This concludes your hearing. You're released at this time. We'll see you back for your pretrial hearing September 3rd.
Yep.
Case number 25.
Okay, this one is from Alyssa, and I'm not kidding. When I started putting it together, I thought I swear I thought it was Dave Chapelle doing a bit. It sounds just like him.
5S00791. FY, People State of Michigan versus Timothy Dansby.
Zachary on behalf of people.
Illinois, 87446, giving in for the attorney of record, Bob Dominic, and appearing on behalf of Mr. Dansby, who stands to my right. Mr. Dansby, can you please state your full name for the record?
Yes, my name is Timothy Dansby, and I'm about to represent myself and take counsel as an assistant, to be honest. But I don't know who this being there. I never signed for no representation of counsel, so
Okay, you don't want a lawyer? You don't have to have one.
I'm gonna need somebody, because apparently I can't get a hold of no paperwork I haven't received my discovery back.
Well, that's what we got lawyers for, sir.
To the county machine to get to the lawyer very well to the county. So it's paying me hard, so I'm gonna need some type of system.
Okay, well, that's what we got for you. Okay.
I'm gonna be representing myself.
Well, we don't have standby lawyers. So either you want a lawyer or you do not.
So first is I want to go ahead on with the preliminary.
Okay, well, first of all, you're charged with retail fraud first degree. Now, first degree retail fraud is a felony charge. So the maximum penalty on this charge, let's see.
I believe it's 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years and a $10,000 fine or 3 times the value. You know what? Let me tell you something. You got a happy mouth.
I got a brain to go with you.
Well, you can have but you're disrespecting me.
I'm sorry.
Now I'm talking and you just cutting me off. So if nobody said you don't have a brain or anything, you just need to stop talking and listen to what I'm saying. All right, so this charge, you have a right to have a preliminary examination on this charge within 21 days of your arraignment date and within 7 days of today's probable cause date. So preliminary examination is the probable cause hearing where the prosecution puts on evidence to show probable cause to believe that this crime of retail fraud first degree was committed and that you were likely the one who committed it. And if in fact we have that hearing and they meet that burden, I'm going to send this over to circuit court for trial. If they don't meet their burden of proof, then of course this could be dismissed at this level. All right. So you understand all that. Now you don't have the discovery because I'm sure your lawyer probably doesn't have it either. Does Mr. Gonick have discovery?
Yesterday, we received paper discovery late yesterday. It will be sent to Mr. Dansby today, and have not received any audiovisual discovery from my understanding.
I like the down if you don't mind. About the motion, saying for the fact that I haven't been denied. You know what I'm saying? In the time denied. I'm saying when the prosecutor was conduct, we should my discovery check. Even though
Okay, that's a lot of talking. Where's the prosecutor? Yeah, but where's the prosecutorial misconduct?
I should have had my discovery, y'all.
Sir.
Yeah.
Do you understand how this process works?
No.
Well, no, you shouldn't have had your discovery because this is the first hearing.
So in the first year, I don't prepare anything if I don't have any paper.
First of all, there is no preparing of anything just yet. Just yet. Because
I'm supposed to just stand here and just say, oh, yes, come on, this is not slavery. I'm not the one, I am not the one. I don't care nothing about the United States. First of all,
apparently not. You must not care too much about anything, sir. Okay.
don't even have a license plate. What's your license plate?
First of all, I don't know who you think you're talking to. But do you want to spend an extra 30 days? No, you don't. You don't care. That's why you're here charged with something.
What is your license plate?
I don't have to answer you, and I don't answer to you. And I'm not going to start now. You need to settle down. You need to settle down. Okay, take him out of here, please. That's okay. He's having his moments. So we're going to adjourn this, and I'm going to
She just booted his ass. I love it.
waive the 21-day, 7-day rule for this discovery. Well, welcome to Friday. All right. So we'll give you, what do you think? You could just need video?
Understanding, yes.
Okay. So we'll give like a couple weeks to do it.
Yes.
Yeah. He's going to want to see it. So you're probably going to need to have him take the laptop over there to the jail and take his license to practice law too. Okay. All right. So the next probable cause conference on this charge is going to be.
I just, to make a record as regards to that discovery, I do have paper discovery, which Sister Counsel has noted that has been tendered already. I do not have, does not appear that I have audiovisual discovery in my possession, but I will seek it should it exist.
Okay. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, there's not much we can do. But we'll see if it does, and we'll come back on.
Court's available August 25th at 9:30.
August 25th at 9:30, and hopefully your client will have had a chance to review everything, and we'll be a little more settled down.
Mr. Dominic will be in trial in the Wayne County Circuit Court. I think that they work for myself, but if you're wanting Mr. Dominic to be here,
Well, we're not holding an exam on that date, so you'll be able to tell us if you want one or waive it. If you think you can handle him, I'm happy to have you come back. If you think Mr. Gonick should handle him, then we'll give you a new date. It's up to you.
I would say in this instance, I would feel more comfortable if Mr. Dominic just handled his own.
Well, you know what? You got to cut your teeth somehow. We've all had this.
Just don't know.
Ask Miss Gracie. Okay. Ask Mr. Puda. We've all dealt with difficult clients.
We got this Gracie right. He's an expert in this.
I've had my share over the years when I was licensed to practice law. So, by his standards, I'm not licensed. Okay. Yeah. 25th at 9:30 will be good. His bond will be continued. And just have Mr. Gonick visit him and talk to him, and hopefully he'll be a little more settled down. Okay, that concludes that matter. And we're looking for Mr. Lockhart's lawyer. Where?
Do I have at least 2 witnesses that they are committing treason? This is treason. They're violating my rights.
There you have it. There you have it. I mean, I just went over to the gym to work out. I come back and then I got three SovCit sitting on my computer. I had to do it. I had to do it, and that's okay. That's okay, because now it gives me an opportunity to tell y'all I'm not bailing you out. Behave yourselves. Be safe. Have a good night. I'll see y'all soon.